Hey, welcome back everybody to another episode of the Pokemon Challenge, and today folks we will be drawing Ivysaur. That's right, Ivysaur. At least that's how I think you say his name. He is a plant Pokemon. Let's draw him. Okay, we're gonna start out with some basic shapes. So I like to block in rough basic shape just to pretty much get him on the page and get a good rough silhouette of how he's gonna kind of come together and look. So right now we're basically just putting in all of his features. I think I'm doing his eyes right now, putting in his mouth, his teeth, his chin, his ears. Now, like right now, this phase is because I kind of know what he looks like. It looks a little bit more finished than most of my rough sketches, but usually it's a little bit more sketchier, just trying to get a basic flow for the character. But because I kind of know what I'm doing with this guy, it looks a little bit more refined than usual. Anyway, putting on his leafy parts, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, let's go into refined sketch and inking. Okay, so now like usual, I pop this bad boy down into Photoshop and then I reduce the opacity layer and I get to sketching. Trying to clear up all the mistakes, trying to put this character more in a, I don't know, three-dimensional space. Now, this is the time I use to get make all my corrections. Like right now, I'm fixing the eyes, I'm fixing the ears, making sure that it's, you know, it makes sense. I'm putting in the leaves. Actually, the leaves become a whole big pain in the ass later when I'm doing the coloring, but I'll get to that later. Anywho, putting in more leaves. You know, what do we think? You know what? Okay, I think I'm going to use this time to talk about a little bit about maybe blocking in, my process of blocking in. Now, when you look at most drawings and paintings, it can get kind of overwhelming to tell the truth. And so, when you're drawing, it's best to think of things in its most simplest shape possible. Basic, simple forms like circle, square, you know, things like that. It makes it easier to digest, and all you have to do after that is pretty much go back in and refine it. Slowly start chipping away and make it more, you know, more of a refined drawing. But just break it down into simple shapes. That's pretty much what I'm just telling you. Break it down into simple shapes, and then from those simple shapes, break it into even more simple shapes. Then go from there, keep repeating that process, and the next thing you know, you got a Bulbasaur. Or whatever the hell he's called. Anyway, so right now I'm in the inking phase. I kind of talked all the way through it, but hey, it's okay. All the corrections have been made. I pretty much know where he is on the page. I did make a small adjustment to his mouth because I think when I sketched it originally, it was a little bit too like bubbly, like a ball, and I kind of stretched it out a little bit. But that's neither here nor there. Right now, I'm drawing the leafy parts, as you can see, and I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. Yeah, so like the last Pokemon, this is a grass poison type. He's got the same weaknesses as his other evolved state. Yeah, that's pretty much what he does. I actually really like the way this character looks. I guess because I like dogs. Who knows? Anyway, so I'm putting in his little freckles, and pretty much, you know, I think we got a finished inked sketch. See, here I go. I fixed the little chin a little bit. Yeah, and yep, that's it. All right, let's move into color, detail, and finishing touches. All right, doing my normal thing. I'm putting down that base coat of white for me to paint on. I like to think of it as my canvas. And maybe I'll just start saying that now. It's my canvas. It's my canvas. It's my painting canvas. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, there's not much to talk about when I'm painting just white. Anyway. Alright, so I fill that in. I get some sample colors. Oh! Here I'm using my new method of selecting. I talked about it in my last video. But it really makes me block in the features a whole lot faster, and that makes me more efficient, and that means I can draw more pictures. So Right now I'm doing that shadow on the chin, using a multiply layer with a similar color, and that gives me the darker value. Okay, right there is me trying to experiment with the reflection or the shadow underneath his jaw, and it just wasn't popping off the way I wanted it to, so I kind of canceled it because actually the coloring process on this character took way longer than I anticipated. Granted, there's a lot more going on in this in the coloring part of this character because he's got leaves, and the leaves all have like little cuts and ridges, and he's basically being lit from above, and yeah, it just makes it more complex as far as the coloring is concerned. I kind of, you know, looking back on this, granted, I'm happy with the way it turned out, but there are some things I think I would change. I didn't stray too far away from what sketches of him currently look like. I would like to do more of a unique illustration of him, but at this point I'm just trying to get my bearings and just get in the use of drawing every single day, honestly speaking. I took some time off for like 15 years. Anyway, but now I'm back on the grind, drawing for yous, and I'm having a blast. Anyway, so I'm putting in the highlight layers, I'm putting that little eye shine in there, I'm putting in another darker value on top of the multiply layer for the bulb part, and yeah, this guy's shaping up pretty good. Getting rid of the the solid black lines because I don't like those. Put in a little texture, and there we have it. There is Ivysaur. Yep, Ivysaur. He is number 2 on our impossible mission of drawing all of the Pokemons. So seriously, guys, thank you so much for sitting with me and watching me paint this guy. It was a blast. It took a long time actually, but I really had a good time doing it, and I learned a couple new tricks. So hopefully you learned some new things as well. Hit that like and subscribe button. Tell me what Pokemon you would like to see. I might be able to do a little bit earlier for you if you tell me. Yeah, download the file. It's yours. It's free. It's free. You know, print it. Do whatever you want. Enjoy. It's my gift to you. So thanks for watching, and bye bye.